Hello guys, welcome to this video. In this video we are going to learn builder pattern, that is a creational pattern, and it's very important pattern. So let's take a brief introduction of this builder pattern. It's a crucial design pattern that provides a flexible solution for creating complex objects. Okay, when you have to deal with a class that has a lot of parameters, a lot of variables, and you will have to define a constructor with a lot of parameters. So constructor initialization will become problem for you because you will have to take care of order, and there will be many nulls, and when it will come to mandatory and optional fields, then again you will run into problem, and you will have to define many getters and setters, and you will have to deal with that mess. So just in order to get rid of all this mess and to provide a resolution to this a solution to this problem, so builder pattern is here. Okay, so resolving this problem and implementing builder pattern is quite easy. So let's create a new Java class. Let's say user class. We will do what we will learn builder pattern here. Okay, so this is user class. Okay, let's say if I have 100 variables here, and a constructor initialization will become messy because I will have to pass 100 variables to those to that constructor. Okay, if 50 parameters are optional and 50 are mandatory, then I will have to define another constructor, and if I use that full constructor, I will have to pass 50 nulls and 50 values. So that is not comprehensive, that is not manageable, that is not readable, so it is not acceptable overall. Okay, so let me tell you how to build a builder pattern here. So in this user class, let me show you uh, where the builder pattern is implemented. So we can use AI here to check how to build this builder pattern. It's very easy. I just gave a simple command here in the Google, and AI responded with very comprehensive answer. Okay, so you can see we have 4 parameters, let's say here. Okay, and I'm going to declare these 4 parameters. Now you can see errors because it will ask for constructors. So okay, so I'm not going to declare define a constructor here. So okay, what I will do, as I'm implementing a builder pattern, so I will do things like this. Okay, so here is a private constructor. Okay, with I am definitely defining this constructor, but I will not be using this constructor like we use in the classic, you can say, uh, approach. So here, if it is asking for builder import, so if I just press control space here, it will give me multiple options, and I can use one of these. And even if I like, I can use Lombok, but that I will tell you later. Okay, that is already implemented with an annotation. So but to use that annotation, you must have understanding that what that builder annotation is doing. Okay, so I'm telling you the backend implementation of that builder annotation. Okay, so so here I'm not going to take the import this builder class from any library. I'm going to build this customized builder class. Okay, customized builder inner class, you can say. So it is here just below this, so we can copy this, and we will paste it there. Just it is declaring few variables and getter and setter. Okay, so I have copied it, and now I have pasted it, this inner class, inside my class. Okay, so now let me tell you what is happening in this class. No complex chemistry is involved here. We just defined a static builder class here. Okay, first name and last name, they are final. Okay, it means they are mandatory. Okay, age, sorry, must not be commented out by mistake, I have commented it out. Okay, so you can see there is no final variable here. It means that these are optional. Okay, age and phone are optional, and first name last name are mandatory. Okay, so similarly you can say for mandatory we have mandatory variables, we have constructor here, and for optional we have these separate constructors here. Okay, so this in the end is returning the object of user class. So now let me tell you how we will use this. Okay, the real difference actually comes here. So I'm going to define a main method inside this class so that I can run this class independently. So public static uh, void main, and let's give it string argument. Mhm. This one, no, this one. Okay, so now you can see how we will use this this builder pattern to initialize values instead of using classic constructor approach. Okay, so let's create a user class, user, and then this builder. Inside builder we have two mandatory fields, first name and last name. We will have to pass that mandatory fields here. Okay, so this is done. Okay, and okay, so now I can just call this build function, and my this user object is ready. You can see there is no null. I'm passing optional age and phone number very easily, so it's very manageable, readable code. So there is no nulls and no order related complexity here. If I want to pass this that age option, that is optional parameter, so I can simply click here and I can include age in this. We can say anything, 22 we can say. Okay, so similarly if we want to pass phone number, and similarly we can pass phone number as well, any string here. Okay, phone number. That's all. Okay, so this is how we use this builder pattern. So now this user object is ready to be transported anywhere. Okay, so this is very comprehensive, this is very manageable, this is very readable. So there are no messy constructors and there is no complex implementation. So this is very simple. So now let me tell you another thing here. Still this code is there is a lot of code we have. We don't need to implement this all code. There is just one annotation, and behind that annotation all these things are automatically implemented. So can we do this, and how what is that annotation? Uh, just let me remove this code. Okay, so we have these variables. Okay, and even let me remove okay, I will remove it later. Now you can see that it's asking me to import this builder class from different libraries like Lombok etc. So what I'm going to do, I am going to include a Spring Boot annotation here at the top of this. I can say builder. Okay, so this is Lombok annotation. So Lombok is already added in my POM class. Okay, don't forget to include the dependency, Maven dependency of Lombok in the POM class, otherwise this annotation will not appear here. Okay, so now you can see there is another interesting thing. With this new variable, it is not accepting because in Spring Boot we have dependency injection. So because of dependency injection, we don't use this new variable. Okay, so this is a very important thing. So how will we do this? We will do like simply user dot builder. Okay, user dot builder, and then this. Now this will not take any mandatory field. Okay, because this annotation provides a flexible implementation, so it keeps all variables optional. Okay, so I can give first name like this, hello, and similarly I can give last name as well, or I can skip any of these. Okay, so our constructor is now ready. Now I don't have to implement whole that story that I implemented earlier without this using annotation. So but now if you are using annotation now, you know that what kind of implementation behind this builder is working for this kind of code. So this is very important pattern, and in Spring Boot it is extensively used. If you are building any application, it will be extensively used. Okay, so I hope this video will be helpful for you. Thank you very much for watching this video. Take care. Bye. If you have any question, don't forget to drop it in the comment section. Take care, guys. Bye.